Country boy, man. My feet can breathe. Let them breathe.
We don't want to smell breathe.
Listen, these are new socks.
Yeah.
I just took a shower this morning, so my feet don't stink yet.
That's a lot of time between this morning and now.
Beyonce, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
All right, guys, we will start with questions for Rob.
Robert, last season you kicked down the door and you ultimately got that Pro Bowl that you were hoping for. Can you just reflect on that experience, and then what's it going to take for you to repeat that?
So repeat it. We'll probably have to win some games. Hopefully we can do that. Got to play well, play better than I did last year. Every year's a different challenge in its own. So a lot of guys will come out of nowhere and get it, or a lot of guys are the same guys will play really well and get it. So, just got to be consistent, play well, help win games. Ultimately, if we win a lot of games and win the games we need to, maybe I don't go there. Go somewhere, a little bigger. So that's kind of the goal.
And what about the experience was cool?
The experience was fantastic, man. I really had a really good time there. That's a really good. They do a really good job down there. It's really fun. Very family, all the family's there, and it's pretty much about celebrating your season, man. It's really what it felt like. It felt like a celebration. You're not doing much of nothing, if I'm being completely honest. You just really just being there, you showing face, and you're doing what you got to do, obviously, like having fun playing the games, which is great, but it's mostly family time, man. Everybody's family up by the water, hanging out. It's a really good job. They do a really good job with that.
What's different about
you've got a competition next to you at center. How do you find kind of chemistry with two guys that you've already worked with both of them, but throughout the summer, how do you work on getting that chemistry down? Because I play with both of them, I kind of know the tendencies of both guys. So it is what it is. I don't know. I let those guys compete. I wish both of them the best. At the end of the day, we're trying to win games, and both of those guys know that. They're both capable of playing it on any team in this league. So, that's that.
Robert, what's different about the vibe this year than when you came here last year?
I think last year was nobody knew. You know what I mean? Including me. I got into a situation here, not really knowing what I was getting into. Didn't know much about Carolina. Didn't know much about the Panthers. Never really watched them. Kept up with them. But then getting into the building, getting into the stadium, and playing the game stuff, you see. I don't know. You can feel it, man. It's, this city, speaking for the city, has a lot of hope. They want winners, and you can feel it once it's kind of close. We won 5 games last year, which is not great by any means, but it felt like we were doing something great. You know what I mean? Because it's the city looking for it. So that vibe feels great. The team vibe feels great. I feel like the teams feel that, and we all want to be good, man, no matter what it is. And that's that.
Well, to that end, Robert, the Panthers are maybe a trendy pick among some folks in the national media to be better than some people think.
Yeah.
How do you manage positive expectations?
I don't really pay attention to. Obviously we all see it. If you watch, I'm a sports center guy, so I watch all that shit. So I keep up with all that. But at the end of the day, what do you expect? Is 2 before I got here. It was 5 last year. Year before that, I have no idea what it was. Before that, I have no idea what it was. I remember 15 when Cam Newton was here. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what everybody remember. And until that change, that's what you're probably going to get. And that's a fair. You know what I mean? If I sucked or if I did something terrible, you know what I mean, and I would expect that. I would expect people to not root for me or vote for me or have my back. You know what I mean? Or pushing me. But what I can say and what I feel is I'm excited to see if we can surprise a lot of people. That's what I feel.
Having grown up somewhere else, you mentioned the 2015 season. Was that the first time the Panthers kind of got on your radar?
2015. Yeah, I grew up a Patriots fan, man. I grew up a Patriots fan, so I only care about Tom Brady, and that's it. Other than that, I didn't really pay attention. Obviously, I watched the game, but it still didn't have much meaning to me, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah.
What would surprising people look like?
Competing and winning games, man. Well, I think we all know what that means. You know what I mean? Because surprising people meaning, I think, personally, man, I like what I see. You know what I mean? And obviously, we got to play some football here these next couple of weeks, and we'll see how that feels and look. And then we'll play other teams. We'll see how that feels and look. But I think we built the right way, man. I think we're physical. I think we're big. I think we're nasty. We got new skills. We got skills on defense. I think, you know what I mean, new D-line. I don't know. For me personally, I'm not setting an expectation or anything like that. I'm just saying for me personally, I think I like what because I'm a guy that's always back against the wall. Like I was a 2-star athlete, went to a school, graduated with 18 kids. I like to surprise people. Because when I walk in the room, they don't know. Like, oh, he went to this, Then I walk up and I show up and they're like, oh, you know what I mean? So that's what I love doing that. So hopefully, and I mean that, I get chill speaking on it, hopefully that we can do that, man, because I really feel, I like what I feel.
You mentioned how you guys are built. Looking at the O-line, you got all 5 starters back, some key depth pieces as well. From a continuity standpoint, how important is that, going into the second year with the team?
That's awesome, man. I mean, I've never been a part of a room that has retained everybody. Everybody came back. Like, that's the first time I've ever seen that in my career. So, yeah, it's awesome, man. It just builds, speaks for us, the guys in the room. I mean, they believe in us. We work hard, you know what I mean, and we trust each other. Second year should be fun, man. I mean, first year we're all trying to get our feet wet and just see what we're doing and doing that. But now everybody's been back and we kind of know the system a little bit. It'll be fun.
All those guys back. With all those guys back, how does that help you as you go in training camp? Does that help speed things up?
Yeah, I mean, this is the second year in the system, so I think everybody, besides the rookies, I never expect, you know what I mean, anything from rookie because I get it, it's hard. But everybody else, man, it's the second year, so we get a feel for it. And second year is always better than the first year, obviously, because you know what's going on. So yeah, everybody's, you know what I mean. I think we'll be ready.
Speaking of second year,
camp, how often did you guys hang out together, just kind of gel?
Mini camp and say it again.
Besides the team organized activities.
We hung out a couple times in OTAs. We got together a couple times actually, more than a couple in OTAs, so that was good. That 5 weeks, buddy, I was out of here. You know what I mean? I'm sure everybody else was too. I'm not, you know what I mean? I got a little boy and all that kind of stuff. I love these guys, but like we're hanging out, man. We're family, enjoying my time. So yeah, I still did hang out with some guys though. Played basketball with a couple guys and stuff like that. So I'm sure people got together, but all of us, not a chance.
Speaking of second years, Dave Canales' second year. You met him last year, a rookie, didn't know much about him. What are you seeing different in him, his approach, and the way things
Well, I think he's the guy who he was last year. He's the obviously he got better in certain areas of his life, which I don't particularly know. But what I respect about him, he is who he is. You know what I mean? He's the same guy. He's never changed. Even when we were 1-7, 8, what it was, and then we won the last couple games and we had more momentum going. He's the same guy. So that's Dave's going to be Dave, and that's what I honestly respect about him because it's hard, man. People typically turn to run or start doing different, but he's been the same guy, and I respect that. I mean, that's how I think a lot of people want to be in their life.
What did you learn about him from the decision to bench Bryce last year?
I don't know about that. That's above my pay grade. That is crazy. You my guy. That went through this ear and out the other. Like I don't even know how to answer that. Like I barely even heard it. That's how. Like I don't know, man. I don't even know what you said. What did you say?
That's a gutsy move to do that, and especially your 2 games into your first year as a head coach. You got to learn something about him. And what did that show you?
Man, my first year was here. I was new too. I was trying to figure out everything myself. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that one. I don't know how to do that one.
Last question for Rob.
In an ideal season, what does Bryce Young's ideal season look like for you?
Man, I would let that be a Bryce Young deal, because we all have goals. We all have what we want to do, and that's his. That's another man. I can't set no expectation on that man. I will say that I'm happy to see his confidence. I'm happy to see him play the way he played because when I walked into the building, I saw that. And like I saw how good he was and like how he can throw a football and hit anything in his room. So he's talented as hell. So whatever he want to do, he got the pieces around him to like try to help go that. And if we can do a good job protecting him, and everybody else can come in, and it's gonna take all 11 of us. So we all play the right way. Bryce will do well. O-line will do well. Panthers do well. Everybody happy. You guys do well, and then we all living good in Charlotte. And then we will remember this season.
Who got the best jumper in the O-line room?
Jumper?
Is there more post work? I mean, you guys are some big guys.
I know. Typically when we go play, we try not to bang because we're the bigger guys. And then, if you start banging, they want to get physical because they want to show they're, they men. So they want to get physical, and then they roll your ankle, and then you get hurt. And so what I do, I go out there, spot up. I miss a lot, but I make some as well. So is that JT is an absolute freak, can jump, grab the ball 2 hands, bring it back around, and I'm not making this up. And actually, he's like 300 pounds and do all that. Huh?
What's your best move?
My best move, man, I told you I had to spot up. That's it. I ain't got nothing else, man. I ain't going in there rolling no ankles. I ain't crossing no. I can't even dribble the basketball. So, you know, I mean, good luck for my son, which he will be Charlotte's #1 player, 17 years. Mark that. Scott Hunt.